waiting.
What you're about to see is a matter of human record. Explain it? We cannot. Disprove it? We cannot. We simply invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown. To take that one step beyond.
Damn, are you a whore?
Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sunday, so it's 6 episodes tonight. We've got some good. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Don't miss no bell.
You weren't expecting that one, were you? So, right. So things to look out for tonight. Basically, the only one I can think of is in episode 2 we have Charles Bronson, the actor, not the criminal. So, without further ado, I've got a couple of new ads tonight for your pleasure or not. So, without any further ado, let's carry on with the show.
Hundreds ago, these woods were the site of a busy supply depot for the Union Army. Food, ammunition, medicine were all brought in by train and sent ahead by men and wagons to the front lines. It was far removed from the field of battle, and there was little occasion for the usual heroics of war: loyalty, bravery, sacrifice. There was little occasion, too, for a man to think about death. Except once. When death came to claim a victim under, shall we say, unusual circumstances. It all began in 1862. On a spring night with a Confederate soldier named Jess Bradley.
Hungry, Reb? What do you know about that? You keep that dog under control or I'll kill him.
He ain't gonna hurt you.
That's right, he sure ain't. Get up. I've been waiting for you, Reb. You stole my supper last night and I got mighty hungry. And I figured you'd be around again. The Sarge is gonna be mighty glad to see you. Now you just walk out in front of me real easy like. Walk.
All right, you ignorant hayfoot. Now what are you going to do? Load the gunpowder on top of the sugar? Move them sacks of sugar in the front, put the gunpowder in the tail.
Hey, Sarge, look what I got.
Where'd you catch him?
Well, I figured he'd get hungry again, so I just started cooking a rabbit and let him come to me.
What's your name?
Just Bradley.
What outfit you with?
I was with the Missouri militia.
Sergeant,
Yes, sir.
I want these wagons loaded and out of here by midnight. Who's this?
We caught the straggler, sir.
Tom, hush. Get that dog out.
Well, you ain't taking him.
Nobody's going to hurt him, not unless you bring it on.
All right, Tom. You go along with him here. Do as he says.
Colonel, what do we do with the rib?
Send him to Rolla. Let them worry about feeding him.
Put this rib on the wagon. Keep a good eye on it.
Sergeant,
Yes, sir.
bring him in here.
All right, you heard what the colonel said. Move!
All right.
Come over here, boy. How long have you been around this camp?
Just since last night.
Didn't the Rebs teach you how to speak to an officer?
No, sir.
What's your rank?
They never give me one.
Were you ever mustered into the Confederate Army?
I don't know that word.
Did you ever take an oath? Did you ever sign any enlistment papers?
My folks, they was over to Carthage and, well, they died. I didn't have nobody left. So I got to feeling pretty bad. And an old Pap come marching through.
General Sterling Price?
Yes, sir. Old Pap come on marching through and I just sort of went along.
Why'd you stay around here? Price went south 10 days ago.
Well, I was sent out on a patrol, and I got lost. When I found my way back, the army was gone.
Don't lie to me, boy. You're not making sense. You knew this was a Union camp. Why'd you keep hanging around?
I was hungry. My dog was hungry. I figured to steal some food. There ain't no place else to get it.
Captain, where is General Curtis camped?
He should be in the Fayetteville by now.
Captain, get me a special rider to go out of here tonight, say, around 10.
Well, we're sending the regular dispatchers out tomorrow.
No, this is special. Captain.
Sir?
Have you ever drawn up papers for a trial under the martial law code?
No, sir.
There's a book in my quarters. Bring it back when you come.
Yes, sir.
Boy, what do you know about the men who've been raiding our supply trains?
Nothing.
General Curtis thinks that you have a man holed up here who sends a message every time we send a wagon out.
Oh, pal. He don't need help like that. He's got men all along the roads just waiting for a chance to bushwhack.
You know, sometimes generals get peculiar ideas. And once they start thinking, they don't let go of it.
Oh, yes, sir. I guess so.
Pick up that paper.
What for?
Pick it up and put it in your pocket. Sergeant! Has this man been searched?
No, sir. Search him. Empty your pockets on the table. "25 April, 16 kegs black powder, 4 light artillery caissons." That's a list of tomorrow's shipment.
It don't belong to me.
What was it doing in your pocket?
Sergeant, put him under guard. We'll hold his trial tonight.
What for? I stole food. That's all I done.
Put him under heavy guard, Sergeant. It isn't every day we catch a spy. Well, take him out.
Colonel? Colonel? I ain't no spy. And you know I ain't.
You ain't. And that this act of espionage committed by a civilian in the time of war as an authorized representative of a hostile power is thereby classified as treason under martial law and shall be punished as such. Do you have anything to say?
No.
As commanding officer, it's my duty to pass sentence upon you. You'll be confined until sunrise and shot to death by a firing squad. Guards take the prisoner away. This court is dismissed.
See a dog with eyes like that one?
Captain, you have work to do. I wanted the dispatch sent off to General Curtis within the hour. Captain, if you have anything to say, spit it out.
I was just wondering. Isn't often you find a dumb brush runner with a pen and ink on him.
Meaning what?
Just doesn't seem to be any sense in killing a boy.
You're what?
Sergeant.
What is it?
Sergeant, where'd you tie that dog?
Back of the tent area, sir.
I'll see you in the morning, Captain. Captain. You'll take charge of the execution in the morning. Good night, Captain.
He framed him.
What chance did he have anyway? If we sent him to prison camp, chances are he'd have got typhus and died. If we let him go, chances are he'd starved to death. If he did make his way back to General Price, chances are he'd get his head shot off. So what's the difference?
Tell Corporal Jenkins to be ready to ride in an hour.
Yes, sir. When I was a kid, they used to say a howling dog meant somebody was going to die. First time in my life I'd be willing to bet on it.
Corporal?
Yes, sir. Give this man a blanket.
There isn't enough blankets to go around as it is.
I said get him a blanket and on a double.
Yes, sir.
Picked the wrong place to come to, soldier. Should have gone to the devil himself before you came here.
I didn't even know where I was, Captain.
You have any folks, son?
I got a cousin with General Beauregard someplace. Maybe over in Virginia.
Would you like me to write him a letter?
It'd only grieve him to know I was shot. They, got my dog tied down someplace, huh?
Yes.
Old Tom, you know. He don't like to be tied down. You know, Captain, him and me, we've been through a lot together. You know? Over to Wilson's Creek. My, that was a fierce one. That old tomboy, he was right by my side all the way. He wouldn't let nothing happen to me. No, sir. Tom sure don't like to be tied down.
I'll see that he's turned loose tomorrow.
Oh, I'd be much obliged, Captain.
Would you like something to eat?
No, I reckon I'm not very hungry. Oh, but if you could fetch a little something to Tom,
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you.
Come in. Good evening, Captain. Did you send the dispatch to Curtis?
Yes, sir.
Have a drink, Captain.
No.
Here. I'd like to see his face when he gets it. I'd give a month's pay to see his face when he gets it. So you're feeling sorry for the boy, Captain? All right, so am I. I feel sorry for all the poor farmers that get in the way of our artillery. But this is war, Captain. People get killed.
Yes, but not like this. I'm asking you not to kill him, Colonel. I'm asking you to send him on to Rolla.
Captain, we're going to kill this rebel to get ourselves off the hook. The general thinks we've been lax about the spies. So we're going to give him a spy, properly convicted and executed. And that will get the general off our backs for a while. So you'll do as you're told. And you'll keep your mouth shut about this. Do I make myself perfectly clear, Captain?
Perfectly.
Good night, Captain.
I'm putting in for transfer tomorrow.
Corporal? You got a watch?
No, I haven't.
This was gift to my pa. You fix it so I can see my dog, and I'll give it to you.
I can't do that.
It's a good watch.
Oh, it isn't a watch. It's just that, well, one of the boys took him out on patrol. And I figured he'd need the exercise after he'd been tied up all night.
Well, you take it anyway.
Oh, I can't do that.
No, take it. And if you get a chance, see that my dog gets in with somebody that's going to treat him right.
I'll sure do that.
Sergeant, I never spied on you. I swear, I never done it.
Would you like a blindfold?
Would it make it any easier for you, Captain? If you couldn't see my face?
Sergeant, give this man a blindfold.
Attention!
Tom! Oh, Tom, I knew you'd come, Tom.
Ready?
But you gotta get out of here. Tom, get out of here. They're fixing to shoot me. Tom, I don't want you hurt.
Aim!
Tom, get out. Captain, get my dog out of here. Tom, I don't want you hurt, Tom. Get out of here, will you? Tom, get out of here. Please get out of here.
As you were, man.
What's the matter with him?
He's out of his mind.
Maybe I better get the colonel.
No, there's no need for that.
Captain, what's holding you up?
He's out of his head, sir.
What are you trying to pull?
It's no trick, sir. Nobody can kill a man in his condition.
I gave you an order, Captain. Carry it out.
No, sir, I can't do it.
I'll nail your hide to the wall for this. Hands, hut! Ready! Aim!
You don't have to kill my dog. Tom! Get out of here!
What are you trying to do to me? What are you standing there for? Kill him! Kill him! Get off me! Get off me! Help me! Help me!
What happened?
I don't know. Roll him over.
His throat's torn open.
The official report is that the cause of the colonel's death as brain fever. Most of the men who actually witnessed the incident were never quite sure really what did happen. But one man knew. Jess Bradley spent the rest of the war in a Union prison camp and never doubted, even for an instant, that loyalty sometimes can be a lot stronger than death.
Now then.
This is a small storeroom of the Lost Property Department of the London County Council. There are many such rooms, but they're rarely visited anymore because the property stored dates back to the war. Property found on the streets or in the bombed-out buildings, all waiting for claimants who never appear. Like this cheap copy of Venus de Milo meant to stand in some garden. The ages have claimed her arms. The war claimed her head. Like on what mantelpiece do you suppose this old clock was standing when the bomb hit? Calmly ticking. Time stopped for it at 7:36 a.m. or p.m. What difference does it make? Baby strollers, cartons full of things, all tagged with the place and date of their destruction. The East End Arena, September 17th, 1944. Everything in this room could tell 100 stories. But this boxing glove was involved in a most unusual occurrence. When, on September 17th, 1944, that dark and heavy curtain to the world beyond our five senses, the psychic world, was lifted for a moment.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Yank. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's all right.
I had a bit of shopping to do. Fish and chips. I know. But we're betting the purse, aren't we? I'm financing dinner out of my own pocket, you might say. Never mind. We'll have a real feed after the fight.
What kind of odds you get?
3-1 for the old 30 quid. That means we'll get 120 pounds if we win. That'll give us something in our pockets when we go up to the Midlands. Birmingham. Oh, they love light heavyweights up there. Do you see the doctor?
Where do we go to eat?
Well, in the dressing room.
Get in a coffee?
Coffee costs extra.
Well, I could sure use some. This is sure crummy.
Here, did you see the doctor?
Yeah, I saw him. Oh, Whitey. Please, go get some coffee.
Oh, what do you want coffee for? It'll only keep you awake. I want you to have a couple of hours shut-eye before the fight.
Coffee never bothered me. You know that.
What doctor?
How do I know what doctor?
Well, you must remember something about him.
I walked up the street and there was a doctor's office.
What street?
Queen Street.
Oh. That would be Dr. Duggan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. He has a big sign hanging out over the wall, like a blinking cinema. Arthur A. Duggan.
Sounds like him.
Yes. Only that sign was knocked down in a bombing raid 6 months ago.
Well, then maybe it was someone else, and maybe it wasn't Queen Street. All right, Wendy. I lied to you. I didn't see any doctor. You know, I'm getting too old to fight. It's the only trade I know. You know something, Whitey? The Army wouldn't even have me. That's why I'm in the Merchant Marine now.
And why don't you ship out?
Oh, I intend to. But I just wanted a little money. I got my eye on a bar and grill. You ought to see this place. It's a real pretty place. That's a pub. It's a nice little place up in Hoboken way.
Yank, don't you realize you're risking your life?
That it's my life, isn't it? What am I supposed to do? Sit out in front of some fight club with my cap on my knees saying, please help the poor?
Well, I don't like it.
Whitey, you don't have to like it.
Never mind. I'll get you some coffee. Anybody need some coffee?
I take it this is your fighter.
Mr. Sanderson, Yank Dawson. He manages the other fella.
How are you, Dawson? Sound in wind and limb, I hope?
Right.
Well, I hope so. I really hope so. This my boy's a bit of a savage, I'm afraid. Not much skill, but when he hits somebody, bang, bang. That's all she said, as you Americans would say. Here, drink up. My tiger's late. I'll get some fresh for him when he comes in.
Right, Mr. Sanderson, thank you.
No, Yank. You do remind me of somebody. I was in the States for a bit before the war. Saw a man fight there. You're very like him. Denver it was. Did you ever fight there?
150 million Americans. Stands to reason 2 of them can look alike.
No, couldn't be the same chap. It's the man in Denver had a terrible accident not long afterwards. And they won't let him fight. Broke his head right open, I heard. Right there.
Must have been someone else you saw in Denver, because I never fought in Denver.
You're a fool to be fighting, you know. It's a nasty scar. You're quite sure you're all right?
Why don't you mind your own business? Of course he's all right.
Well, I hope so. I really hope so.
Why don't you get out of here?
All right, yes, I must go and find my tiger. We don't worry about accidents here, do we, Mighty? Not with old Paddy Terhune about.
Who's Paddy Terhune?
Oh, he's dead.
In a manner of speaking. But you didn't tell him about Paddy? I was sure you had. Oh, inhospitable. Very inhospitable.
Oh, come off it now.
What do you mean, come off it? Here's a Yank ready to fight at the old East End Arena, and nobody tells him about Paddy. And Paddy's such a friendly ghost, too.
Mr. Sanderson, I don't want to be rude, but I do want my Yank to have a couple of hours' sleep. So if you don't
No,
mind...
all right, if you don't want to tell him.
Well, a little rub down is what you need. Help you to get some sleep. Tiger. Alfie Jones. Tiger, mind you, he's very clever with his hands, though. You want to remember that. That's why I told you to crowd him. Understand? Keep crowding him all the time.
What was all that about a ghost, Winnie?
Oh, you don't want to pay no mind to Sanderson and that stupid story. It's just childish superstition.
Well, tell me anyhow.
Look, you're going to fight tonight. I'm not going to fill your head now with a lot of silly twaddle.
Well, I've had so much bad luck in the last few years, I guess I'm just getting jumpy, Winnie. I'm sorry I acted like a kid.
That's all right, boy. I don't know why I made such a fuss about it myself. Like Sanderson says, Paddy Terhune's a friendly sort of ghost anyway. He was Empire middleweight champion when he was only 18 years old. Back in 1905, that was. So when he fought Brian Cleary in 1931, he must have been 44. That's getting on a bit for a boxer, you know. And he wasn't Empire champ no more. He had a gold watch, a few good memories, and a blood clot, what nobody knew about. He fought Brian Cleary right here in the East End Arena. Brian liked the old boy. Wanted to make it quick like, you know. So he knocked him out in the second round. That was an act of mercy, Brian thought. Only that blood clot of Paddy's got dislodged. He died before they could get him into the dressing room. Well, that upset Brian a bit. Of course, he soon got over it, you know. I mean, he knew it wasn't his fault. Only 4 years later, Brian went crackers. Just before a fight one night, he suddenly started raving and swearing something awful. He said he'd seen Paddy Terhune. Seen him, mind you. with Paddy dead 4 years already. Brian says that Paddy just stared at him and shook his head slowly from side to side, like he was trying to tell him something. And Brian says, well, what could he be telling me except, don't you fight tonight, my boy, or you'll wind up like me. Well, he fought anyway. And he was winning too, hands down. Until Frankie Shane, fighting him back as best he could, suddenly caught him with a lucky right. Oh, what a whopper. Caught him high on the forehead and pitches Brian towards the ropes and through the ropes. And he smashes his skull on the ring post. Well, now, you know as well as I do, that could never happen again in a million years. But blimey, you should have seen the newspapers. Ghost of East End Arena, they said. Paddy Tyrone back from the dead, and all that sort of tripe. See Paddy and die, they said. And there's talk of even some others, but I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. Coincidence, that's all it is. Pure coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Oh!
Who are you? What do you want?
What's going on here?
Isn't there, Whitey? I saw.
Who?
The fellow you were telling me about, Paddy Terhune, he's standing in there.
Ah, you must be dreaming.
He's in there, I swear. Look for yourself.
In where, did you say?
Believe me, Whitey. He was standing right here, and I wasn't dreaming.
You weren't dreaming, Yank. What kind of a ghost takes his leave by the window? I'll tell you what kind. Come on, I'll show you your ghost.
Listen to him out there. You're going to ruin me.
Well, don't look at me. He's the one what's ruining you. Him and his psychological warfare.
I got contracts with the both of you.
Well, we are ready to fight.
Then you two can fight. I'll tell you straight out, my boy isn't going into the ring until he admits what he done and apologizes for it.
And just what am I supposed to have done?
I had somebody to impersonate Paddy Terhune. That's what you've done. Trying to scare my boy.
What's all this about?
That ghost was a fake.
Well, maybe it was, but that doesn't prove that I had anything to do with it.
Who else? Who else had reason? It's your boy we're fighting, and you was offering odds of 5 to 1.
Got confidence in Alfie, that's all.
Well, that's another thing. Look at him. Cool as a cucumber. Quiet as can be.
Here, it got nothing to do with me. I'll say fight.
Well, that's just it. Your opponent saw Paddy Terhune, and you say fight. Aren't you scared you're gonna kill him? Cleary and Kawicki saw the ghost and they was killed in the ring. Why doesn't it bother you that the man you're fighting is going to die? I'll tell you why. Because it's a fake and you know it.
If what you say is true, it's a case for the Boxing Control Board. Unsportsmanlike conduct by a manager.
You insisted that my boy heard about Paddy Terhune, and you knew he was going to take a few hours' sleep. That gave you plenty of time. How long did it take to sew Paddy's name onto that sweater?
Now, look here, Whitey.
And who did you hire to do Paddy Terhune? Which one of your flunkies was it? Willie Davis? He's about the right age and size.
Who's Willie Davis?
Oh, some used-up old fighter who'll do anything for a few quid that he can take across the road to the Red Line and turn into whiskey. And we don't have to ask his permission to go over there and ask Willie to talk, and he'll talk, in the interest of justice and better boxing and a few more drinks. Come on.
No, wait. All right. I did it.
There you are, you see.
Willie played the ghost. It was my idea. Well, I know I shouldn't have done it, But Willie looks almost exactly like Paddy, and with a little makeup. Well, I just couldn't resist it. There's nothing criminal in it, mind you. It was a psychological warfare, just like we do on the Germans, that's all.
Only that happens to be war, where all is fair, so they say. But this is boxing.
All right.
Which is supposed to be a sport.
Now, maybe it wasn't sporting, then.
Maybe.
All right, then it wasn't sporting. You've never done anything that you're sorry for?
Well, if I did, I said I was sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, Yank.
If everybody's quite satisfied, let's have a fight.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eastside Sporting Club, thanks for this promoter. 10 3-minute rounds, Cheapside Zone favorite, 11 stone, 9 Alvin Jones. His worthy opponent, U.S. Merchant Seaman, 11 stone 6, Yank Duffy.
Follow all the rules. You want to get on a street fight? Shake hands. Come on, boss.
Now then, what happened over there? Did you just get careless?
That fellow I saw in the dressing room. You know, Davis?
Well, what about him?
He's sitting up there in the last row. I saw him. It kind of confused me, I guess.
So Sanderson's still up to his tricks, is he? I'll flay him alive. What kind of scum are you?
Oh, what's the matter?
That's what's the matter. Look up there.
What's all this about?
Lighter. He's gone and done it again. He's got his phony ghost up there, as big as life, and it scared him, my boy. I want him out of there.
Well, I don't see him.
Oh, yeah, he's there, all right.
You bet your life he is, right up there in the back row.
Well, I didn't tell him to. He must have bought a ticket. There's no crime in that.
I've had enough of this.
Well, I want him out of there.
Go on, finish him.
Finish yourself. Protect yourself, Yank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't touch him. He mustn't be moved.
Let's get him to the dressing room.
No, he must not be moved. Get a doctor quick.
Easy, Yank. How do you feel?
All right, I guess.
You want to try to sit up?
Yeah.
Will it be all right, Doctor? Yeah, he's had a slight concussion, but he'll definitely be all right.
Yeah, hear that, Yank? You're going to be fine, boy.
I didn't say he'd be fine. I said he'd be all right. No more fighting, Yank. You hear that?
I guess you're right, Doc.
I'll let him rest here for a few minutes. Then he can get dressed and go home. Oh, bring him in to see me tomorrow.
Right, Doc.
Look here, White, here. I'm sorry about all this.
So you should be. Lot of nonsense. Your boy would never have beat him if he hadn't been distracted.
Is there a Mr. Sanderson here?
I'm Sanderson.
Mr. Sanderson? Yes? It's the devil's own time finding you, sir. Do you know this man?
Yes, Willie Davis. Why were you sitting in the back row, Willie?
Beg your pardon, sir, but the only place he's been sitting is at the police station. Under the influence, as you can see.
But he couldn't.
I picked him up in the Red Lion pub. There were some there that said he stole the money he spent there. But Willie said that you'd vouch for him, that you gave him the money.
So that's true.
How long has he been in custody?
Oh, for the last hour, I'd say.
That's impossible. Why, we saw him sitting here in this very arena, wearing that foolish sweater not 10 minutes ago.
Couldn't have been him, sir. 10 minutes ago, he was still unconscious. Come on, Willie.
But I saw him, too, between rounds. I thought Mr. Sanderson was still using psychological warfare.
Well, it couldn't have been Willie.
Then it was Paddy Cahoon himself. I saw Paddy. I'm going to die.
Oh, shut up. Must be some explanation.
I saw him twice.
We all saw him.
Not me, remember? I didn't see him.
The rest of us aren't all going to die. Oh, don't be ridiculous.
The German bomb, aimed presumably at the waterfront, struck the East End Arena about 12 o'clock. The newspapers called it good fortune that only 5 people were in a building that only a few hours before had held so many more. 4 were killed. The promoter Collins survived to tell what happened. And thus the legend of Paddy Terhune was once more revived. If you see Paddy, you die. But is that all it really was? I mean, a legend. Well, of the 5 men, the promoter Collins was the only one who didn't see Paddy. He was also the only one who didn't die.
Good afternoon and welcome to this privileged opportunity to witness this mysterious and arcane martial art of fart foo, or Oriental offensive fart wafting, being handed down from father to son. And the plucky young challengers going straight for the crane finger pull, The rules, of course, dictate that the finger must be pulled. First point scored. Expertly wafted away. Caught and returned. Now that's getting your own back. It is surely over now for the young lad. And yes, here's the finishing move. And also proven why Rurloff is the champion fart wafter.
The frontier town of Port Williams on the western seacoast of Canada. Jumping off place for the great lumber forests, the far northern gold country, and tonight, that realm where the impossible and the incredible are commonplace. The Port Williams Hotel. Rooms $1.25 and up. Up to $2. But at this stage of their lives, $2 is important money to Jan and Philip Werris, because they've come to the end, the dismal end of a long-cherished dream. But for Philip Werris, tonight is also the beginning of an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. Beyond belief. Yet, it happened.
Check out 12 noon. Bathrooms down the hall.
Thank you. Well, we've sure come a long way, haven't we?
I guess we can stand it here for one night.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, not the end of the world. Anyway, what have we lost? 8 or 9 months?
That's not all we lost. We lost the farm, every dime we saved. We didn't even have enough money to buy a pair of shoes or dresses. That lousy flat we lived in for 3 years. Hamburgers or spaghetti every night, month after month.
You don't like my spaghetti?
And I've given you nothing but a bad time ever since we've been married.
We stop? Ooh. Oh, you were a bust as a farmer. You're a darn good newspaper man. The Gazette will be very glad to have you back. You'll see.
Oh, sure. All I have to do is tell them I'm coming, and they'll arrange a ticker tape parade around Dominion Square.
Why don't you go down and get the train tickets? The walk will do you good.
Because I don't have the money.
What?
I said I don't have the money.
What about the money from the farm?
Well, we didn't get $3,500 the way I said. We only got 28. 22 we owed on the mortgage, and the creditors got the rest.
You mean we're broke? Not even enough for a train fare?
Not even enough for this room for very long.
Oh, that's why you were so depressed. What are we gonna do, Phil?
I'll try to get a job. I don't know what, but we won't starve. Well, look, we will be able to save enough to get back to Montreal eventually.
Eventually? How long is eventually?
Look, I know I made a mess of things. Oh, baby, now please don't cry. We'll make out.
Okay. Apparently the last tenant in this room had money troubles, too. He went right to the heart of the problem.
The Gold Miner's Handbook.
First thing tomorrow, I'll try to find us a place where we can fix our meals. Phil? Phil? What's What's so fascinating?
What?
That book you're staring at is over $1,000 bill.
I don't know. When I saw this name written here,
Larry Barton. So?
I don't know. Screwy. Look, we better get finished. Go to bed. It's getting late.
Phil, I'm real sorry I made that fuss. Just I wanted to... Phil. Phil!
What's the matter?
You tell me.
Tell you? What?
Phil, what is it? What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing.
Get up. Boy, there's going to be a line at that bathroom door. Port Williams, September 7th, 1960. Out of the gold country of the far north today came a shocking story of the corruption of the human spirit caused by the poisonous erosion of greed. Just 3 months ago, Lawrence Barton, 42, and his 38-year-old brother Robert took the train from Quebec to this west coast port town.
After purchasing gold mining equipment and supplies here, they embarked for Skagway, and there set out on horseback for the vast country of the Canadian Yukon. The club-footed Lawrence and his younger brother... Club-foot. That's laying it on a little thick, isn't it?
Maybe, but it's got a great start.
Such modesty. Since when did you become a writer?
I didn't write this.
You didn't?
Are you serious?
Oh, wait a minute. And I do recall waking up. Yes, I woke up suddenly, thinking about that gold miner's handbook for some strange reason. And I got out of bed, and I picked it out of the wastebasket. But that's all I remember. I don't recall writing anything or even going back to bed.
Boy, get into the shower and wake up.
In the shower, I figured out what must have set me off.
Hmm?
Larry Barton, the name in this handbook. The brothers in that yarn are Lawrence and Robert Barton.
It's an absolutely fascinating story, Phil.
What?
You still don't remember writing this?
Nope.
Don't you think this is a little strange?
More than a little. What can I do about it?
Boy, I know. You can finish it and send it to J.G. Carter. He'll buy this in a minute.
Look, he's a newspaper editor, not a publisher of fairy tales.
This is perfect Sunday supplement stuff.
Look, but it isn't true. I get myself in a fine fix sending in a hoax.
Who would care? You send the paper an exciting story, and we get the train fare back to Montreal.
Honey.
I'm serious, Phil. This is a darn good story. These two brothers traveling through the mountain country up north looking for gold. All the trouble they get into, and how they're lost and they haven't any food. I don't care what you say. This is just the kind of thing they want. Like this part here. Look. Where you say, actually, the mine is only 16 miles from the settlement of Riverton, only they don't know it. And with all this gold, they're starving to death.
Oh, brother.
There they are, just sitting there, thinking of nothing but that gold and hating each other. Each waiting for the other to make a move toward his gun.
What a situation.
How does it end?
Well, they kill each other naturally.
Oh, Phil, I'm serious. If you put an ending to this...
It ends where it belongs, in the wastebasket. Now, any 5-year-old could figure that out. But that's what's wrong with it, besides being a fake. I'm off.
Oh, Mr. Warren, the train just came in from the east.
Thanks. What about this?
Huh?
Take a look.
They bought it.
Brothers kill each other over gold discovery by Philip Warris.
How about that check?
Jan, I simply don't think...
Phil, listen, I cut out every reference to that clubfoot.
Read Carter's letter.
Says it's a first-rate job of reporting. He doesn't even object to the ending.
Keep reading.
Follow-up story?
Yes. They've already sent a man to Quebec to dig up background material on the Barton family. What do they think about the brothers who killed each other? And what about the mine? Who gets it? Don't you see the wonderful possibilities of exploiting this story? And they'll want pictures, too. Of the mine, of the bodies, of me. Oh, you're making a celebrity out of me. Do you know that? A fraud. Well, the least will happen, I'll never work for another newspaper as long as I live.
Sorry, I just didn't think of all those things.
I'll say you didn't think.
But I just wanted us to have enough money so I could get to a decent hospital.
Hospital? Jan, why didn't you tell me? Hospital? Whatever possessed you to go...
Mr. Warris? Philip Warris?
Yes?
I'm Mrs. Lawrence Barton.
Mrs. Lawrence Barton.
Yes. I don't want to intrude. I just want to thank you.
Thank me?
Yes. I suppose I knew Larry was dead. I hadn't heard from him in over 3 months. But I'd never have known what really happened if I hadn't read your story.
Mrs. Barton. Please, come here. Sit down.
Thank you.
Mrs. Barton, your husband stayed in this room. At least I think he did. And that's really all I know about him.
Well, I don't understand. Are you the Philip Warris who wrote this story?
Yes. I wrote it. But I made it up, Mrs. Barton.
What? Why are you lying to me?
I'm not. When we took this room, we found a book belonging to your husband with his name in it. And I unconsciously just used his name. But the rest was sheer fiction, believe me. Oh, Mrs. Barton, I know I did a terrible thing. An unforgivable thing. But it just never occurred to me that Larry Barton would have a wife somewhere. I just didn't stop to think.
Mrs. Barton, this is not his fault. It's mine. I sent that story in. You see, we needed money.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Are you both insane, or do you think I'm a complete fool? I can't imagine why you're trying to do this to me. But I'm going to claim my husband's body, and Robert's too. And you'd better not try to do anything further to prevent me.
Mrs. Barton, please, wait a minute, wait. Now, Mrs. Barton, does your husband really have a brother named Robert? And did they go up north together? But what about the other things of the story? I mean, they can't all be true. Their ages, their deep affection for each other.
Mr. Ware, what do you want of me?
Mrs. Barton, I don't know how to explain this to you. It's all an impossible, horrible coincidence. My husband did make up that story. So you see, your husband's probably alive. I'm sure he is.
Well, if he is, I'm going to find him.
Spartan, I'll help you. Believe me, if he's alive, I'll find him.
Please.
I do. Oh, hello. Say, I wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for two men, brothers. Their name's Barton.
Never heard of them. What do they do?
Well, they're supposed to be up in this country prospecting for gold.
It's a mighty big country.
Yes. Well, can you tell me this? Is there any gold mining at all in this area? I mean, nearby, within 50 or 100 miles.
Never heard of any gold being found in this area.
Well, is there someone who knows for certain?
I'm also the government claims officer. Any gold found, the claim's got to be recorded with me or it don't belong to the finder.
I see. You know this country pretty well?
Been parking my feet on that there pot-bellied stove for the past 8 years.
I wonder if you'd be familiar with this at all. Just 16 miles east of Riverton, they came upon their first sign of human habitation in more than 11 weeks. A miner's cabin on the south shore of a small heart-shaped lake. But there was no one in the cabin. They forded the shallow water and came upon a small one-man mine. Inside, they found the miner. He had been dead for weeks, victim of a rock slide when one of his showing timbers broke loose.
Yeah, there is a little heart-shaped lake out that way.
There is?
Yeah, just about 16 miles east of here, too. I haven't been up there in a couple of years, but I don't think you'd find a cabin or a mine or not to mention a miner. I don't know what he'd be mining anyway.
Say, would you sell me a pair of field glasses?
Why, sure. Sure thing.
Lawrence Barton?
Robert.
Where's your brother?
In the mine.
Where's that?
At the other end of the lake.
Yes. I know where it is. Come on. I'll give you a hand into the bed. Come on. All right. Here we go.
Be careful, he'll shoot. Careful.
Look, I'll go for help. I'll be back as soon as I can. Martin. Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, your wife is very worried about you. Mr. Martin, I'm not going to hurt you. Mr. Martin, your wife is in Port Williams, and she wants... Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin.
Lawrence Barton was dead. He was dead from cold and hunger. But as Philip Ware had written days before it actually happened, he was really the victim of the corruption of the human spirit caused by the erosion of fear, mistrust, and greed. The story that he had typed that night in some sort of psychic seizure turned out to be true. Only the ending proved to be inaccurate. He couldn't get that part from the mind of Lawrence Barton because it hadn't yet happened. What do you call this sort of fantastic occurrence? Well, it's sometimes almost impossible to label things accurately, particularly when we know so little about what we're trying to label. However, the scientists who study psychic phenomena have devised 14 separate categories, or 14 labels. They are precognition, possession, clairvoyance, and so on. And as research continues, more are being added. Is the story you've just seen, then, telepathy, or psychometry, or perhaps both? Or perhaps both and more? No one can say yet for certain. All that we can say for certain is that the story you've just seen is not fiction. It happened. What you're about to see is a matter of human record. Explain it? We cannot. Disprove it? We cannot. We simply invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown. To take that one step beyond.
He is alive. For even though much work remains before he's completed, he is already a sentient being.
The home of the 21st century. What will it be like? How will we choose to live in the next 34 years?
How does the future unwind? Is it foreordained, fated, immutable? Or do we shape it ourselves? Hand-knitted, so to speak. Or if you're a gypsy, can it be foretold? If you're a gypsy, and in England, and it's May, it's time to tie the ancient traders together again with paste and string and travel the countryside. To tell a fortune here and there? To pick a pocket or two? The gypsies of England are called in the Romany tongue Didikais, half-breeds. Most of them are blonde now, blue-eyed. And the only thing gypsy left in them is their hearts. Case in point.
Hello, Ma. Well, if it ain't the hard-working son, back on his broad beam again.
I've been busy enough. I just got back here myself.
Hey, come on, Ma. Oh, now, none of that, you lazy good for nothing. Now, what's that lovely smell?
Me. I found some cologne in a lady's room. Oh, a doctored lady. As rich as Croesus. And such a fine house, Ma. She's got about 8 million rooms.
I will not have you fooling around with the married ladies.
Widow.
That's a good boy.
Oh. She's dying to have her fortune told. I says, Madame Lola's the best in the business. Seventh daughter of a seventh daughter, descended from the king of the gypsies himself. Sees all, knows all, and tells all. She'll be along in a couple of minutes.
What's her name?
Her name is Maud Gillespie.
Gillespie, eh? I'll see a name. Mary, Margaret, May, Minerva. Could it be Maud?
Oh, ain't you marvelous? There's a picture on the table. A Colonel Coldstream Guards with love to Mousy from our tiger cat.
Tiger cat?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how the devil can I work tiger cat in, eh?
Why don't you see it in a great flash of light the way Queen Agnes always done?
I will not have you mock Queen Agnes in front of me. Queen Agnes had the gift, she did. You could always tell when it was on her. The sweat on her arms. The cords in her neck. She said my baby'd be a boy. That my man would drown. And it always happened. I used to say to her, Agnes, you and me've got the same blood. Why can't I see it too? Why?
Hey, well, you have me. Oh, you can't have everything. Now, we can't fight on a May morning, Mark. Give us a little kiss.
Oh, you get your ugly face away from me. Go on up. You. Oh. That's her?
That's her. Give her my love, Doc.
I got lovely hands, like a baby. I see your name. Mary. Margaret.
No.
No. Could it be Maud?
It is Maud.
Something else. Mousy.
Oh, heavens, is that it?
I'll see a tiger cat. And you...
Damn, are you a whore?
What's the matter?
Go home.
What did you see?
I was seeing a wedding. Flowers, beautiful. You lived happily ever after.
I don't believe you. Tell me the truth.
Get out.
Well, I won't either get out. I paid for my reading.
There was no reading. Get out.
Are you dismissing me?
Get out, you fancy woman. And stay away from the boys.
Why, you gypsy jade. You should be reported. Run off the road.
I saw it.
All right, what happened?
Look up the trailer. We're going south.
South? Well, what about all the ladies? She'll tell her friends. They'll all come. Now, I went through a lot of trouble to set this up. We could lift enough to last the summer.
I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want it. Can't stand the thought of another woman round your precious son, can you, Ma? You always find a way to break it up.
Look up the trailer.
Or what? That is another thing, old woman. You lie a fin across me again, there'll be all kinds of trouble. You understand?
Just like your pa. Black hair and black ink for blood.
Gypsy blood, Ma. Same as yours.
If you keep squeezing, you'll spill some of it.
Like I said, Ma. No sense us fighting on a spring day.
Yeah, you could do it.
Do what?
Kill her.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've seen something, Mario. Just like Agnes.
Oh, seen what?
That woman. Done in by a man with curly black hair.
Like me?
Like you. Only it wasn't you. And it won't be. It won't be. It won't be. It won't be.
You could make a bob or two.
How?
Waiting table.
Work?
It's got its compensation.
Like what?
What the lady gets.
Oh, what are we waiting for?
Some old and some young.
And all lonesome.
Right out.
Right out.
throat.
What's she doing here? How did she get here?
Madame Lola's very sensitive. Now, it's all right, old girl.
It's all wrong. You clear out of here and let my boy alone.
Me? Let him alone.
Here now, we went down to the inn, Mario and myself. We went looking for work, and all of a sudden, she came along
No, let me tell her. Don't please let me.
All right, love, go ahead, love.
Well, now, this is what happened. There were 5 of us. Bun and Grant. Oh, you don't know them. Anyhow, Bunny or someone said, let's all go down to Sussex for the week. And I said, fine. Well, when we got to Burnley, we were absolutely starving. So we went to the inn, and then...
And there we were, waiting on tables, nice as you please.
They were... we got to talking.
And drinking. Oh, and drinking more. And
they were so serious. And we hate serious people. But Mario here, he told us what you'd seen about me. Bunny said, you have to bring her back to the inn so she can do us all before we go on.
You think that's funny?
Funny. That curly-headed boy who murdered me. Harmonizing. It's absolutely hilarious. Nobody believes that nonsense. It's just fun making.
Here now. Come along now. Put that down before you go to hurt somebody. Come on, love.
Ma, you had the brain she was born with. You'd speed off to Sussex as fast as you can with that drunken bunny of yours. And you'd never set eyes on me boy again.
Come on.
You want to be committed, you... Get out of there!
Oh, hey, come on now. She don't mean no harm, do you, Ma? All right. What's everybody carrying on so? We were having such a good show. Let's have some more fun. Come on.
What a bore. What a bore.
Maud? Maud! So you're at it again.
What's that?
You ain't blind. It's a ring.
From her.
From her, yeah, from her. By way of her late husband.
Well, I've got news for you all. Cheerio and tot-tot.
Where you going?
I'm going back to the inn, Sonny. It's still early. You can join me there if you get rid of Ma.
Mario! You stay away from that woman!
I'd like, broth.
Hey, what's wrong with your Ma? Oh, she likes to protect.
Captain, I've been an honest woman all my life, but a dreadful thing has happened. Frightening it was.
What are you talking about?
I've just found a thief in my midst.
What?
I might have known I'd find you two here again. Captain, arrest this man.
Do what?
He's a thief.
Oh, she don't know what she's talking about.
He stole this ring from a woman at the inn, Mrs. Maud Gillespie.
I never did. She gave it to me.
That's right, I seen her.
Liars.
You making a formal charge?
I'm telling you, he stole the ring.
Oh, this is a place.
Well, come on, you ain't. Come on. Ma, what are you trying to do?
Come on.
Come on, get out of here. We don't want you city kids around this town.
I can walk on me own. You know, what'd you do that for? They'll put him in the clink for a week.
Yeah, they might, mightn't they?
Well, I've been looking to leave this town ever since I first got here. Why, Mario and me, we were going to set out together.
To Sussex?
Maybe what's it to you?
Where are you going?
I'm going to the inn. She'll tell him he didn't steal no ring. She ain't gone already.
Carrots. Did you mean what you said about wanting to leave?
Why?
It's all yours. 5 quid. That's all I got. You leave tonight.
Tonight?
And don't stop to see her.
You're willing to see your own son? Oh, blimey, I've met some bummy ones.
Well...
All right. I'll send you a postal card. Care of Bedlam.
Which way's the inn?
Straight way up the street. Ma.
Why haven't you gone?
What are you after, old witch? Haven't you persecuted me enough?
Why didn't you go with the others?
I would have, except for you and that ridiculous son of yours. The police called. It seems I must appear at court tomorrow. I told them the ring was a gift. It was like trying to explain Chinese to an Eskimo. Just my luck. To get tangled in with gypsies. I don't know which is worse. You or that filthy stable boy's son.
Mario.
Well, speak of the devil.
Mario, go away.
You can't stop interfering, can you? Why'd you lie to that copper, Ma?
They couldn't have let you out. You haven't got no money.
Carrots come along with 5 quid. That's what it took, right on the nose.
£5 to get you out of prison. You're not worth it.
You get your clothes. You're coming with me.
With you? Coming with you?
No. Coming with me.
Don't touch me.
Now, you gave me this ring, and you said you loved me.
You amused me for a moment. Now take your hands off me.
Now, what is it? A few hours ago, you were wild about your gypsy.
Take your hands off me. Scum.
Oh, shut up.
Scum.
Shut up.
Scum.
Her neck's busted. She's dead. You killed her, Ma.
How does the future unwind? Is it foreordained, fated, immutable? Or do we shape it ourselves? Hand knit it, so to speak. Or Or is the answer somewhere in between? Is the very pattern we pick somehow foreordained? Lola Montiel saw the future and tried desperately to change it. But she did not see all the steps leading to the disaster. Perhaps in trying so hard to prevent it, she caused it. Maybe that's why she received the gift of clairvoyance she prayed for. The story you've just seen appeared as a one-day front-page sensation in all the newspapers of the world and was promptly forgotten. But the questions it raised are still being debated, argued. Does this mysterious gift, called clairvoyance, involve perhaps a more complicated responsibility, a deeper one, far deeper than we imagine? Or perhaps we shouldn't call it a gift.
Up and away. Soon we'll all be taken to the skies as easily and as cheaply as hopping on the number 10 bus, thanks to those clever chaps at Budget Airlines. Their boffins have come up with a spiffing way of bringing the price of air travel down even further. Pilot job share. Here goes one chap finishing his shift, off home for tea. Don't worry, madam, his replacement will be along in a jiffy. Here he comes, bang on time. He'll get you there, madam. Because the pilots will be working on part-time hours, the savings for the airline will be passed on to you, the passenger. Of course, another way Budget Airlines keeps their prices down is by landing a little short of their stated destination.
These columns, centuries old, are almost as ancient as Mexico City itself. Our search for the true story of a ghost has brought us here to the great capital of Mexico. And this historic monastery, now a school. What's more, there is a man yet alive who lived a century in one night within these very walls. You will meet him as soon as you have seen his terrifying experience.
Abuelita, it's getting late. Vámonos. Santa will be here in a momentito. There is plenty of time. He's just seeing that the other gates are locked. What happens if we had to stay here all night? Don't you say such a thing. Anda, go help your abuelo. Anda, listo, niño. Help! Auxilio! Abuelita, auxilio!
Take a little tequila, it will give you strength. I fainted, eh? You see. Jorge frightened you even more than you frightened him.
Where am I now?
In el convento.
Let's go.
No, senor. No. A hospital is what you need.
No.
Maria, go for the authorities.
No.
But you should be taken care of, senor.
Por favor. Just give me a moment, and I'll be able to leave on my own.
I'm afraid. Calla.
Take the child and go.
¿Y tú?
I will join you at Emilio's muy pronto.
No, I won't go without you. He should be in a hospital.
But he does not want a hospital.
If you'll give me just a few moments' rest.
Abuelita, tengo miedo.
Afraid? Of me, niño?
No, senor, not of you, no. Take the child to the wagon and wait for me.
Oh.
Va.
Not too long, eh, Carlos?
No, not too long.
Yeah, vamos.
If not me, who is the child afraid of?
I'll go find some food for you in the kitchen.
Carlos, it's 8 o'clock.
He tried to get up and almost fainted again.
Shouldn't we call the authorities?
Yes. You are about to become a very popular man, senor.
For what reason, amigo?
You will get your name in all the newspapers. You will make a lot of pesos.
Why?
I am Dr. Pino Atl.
Who?
Such is fame, eh?
I'm sorry, senor, but we live a simple life here.
I was very close to the Presidente.
The one they killed?
The one they killed.
But to have been a friend of his, is that a crime?
The new government believes I was too much a friend. They put me in prison. I escaped for a while.
Ay, Carlos, por amor de Dios, vámonos de aquí.
Maria, the gentleman is going to spend the night here.
¿Qué?
He will stay with him.
Pero estás loco, Carlos, tú estás loco.
He's going to be all right.
No, it's dark already.
Go to Emilio's. You don't think I believe in those stupid stories?
Oh, but can't he go to the hospital? Oh, senor, I plead with you. See, my husband, he is not well. You see his arm? He has paralysis. Oh, please, senor, he cannot stay in this place tonight.
But why?
Do not ask her why. She will fill your head with foolishness. Aye, why are women such superstitious fools? She will tell you that the convent is haunted, that this is the night that the ghost wanders around.
The ghost?
Yes, everybody will tell you this is so.
All women will tell you.
No.
Now go and take the child with you.
No.
I order this.
Oh, bien, vámonos, Jorge, vámonos.
But she actually believes it. She was terrified. A ghost? Oh, my. And coming back right on schedule. Like in all the terrifying children's stories, eh?
No, senor. It's not a children's story. Senor, this is not the result of a children's story.
How did this get here?
At this time, last year, a soldier was quartered here. He was alone in here. He screamed. We came. He said a terrific force had pushed him up against the wall. Then we found this.
It must be some trick.
But who would play such a trick?
But this is the hand of a giant.
Yes.
You do not believe this?
I don't know. I'm not sure. This was once an Aztec shrine. 2 days a year. Terrible brave days in their calendar. Slaves were put to death here. It is said this is one such day. An old man can be as silly as an old woman, senor. But you think this is all foolishness. Yet everyone in this neighborhood believes in this ghost, this specter. It is said that he was an Indian warrior whom the Aztec king sacrificed in the fullness of his youth and power. It is said that he was 7 feet tall.
If that is his hand, then he must have been.
That's what she said.
You are amused at me, eh, senor?
I'm afraid I was born a skeptic, muy buen amigo. Hey, look about us, my dear benefactor. Huh? It is time now for his appearance. But where is he? This Aztec giant who chants and thrusts his hands against walls. Where is he?
A man from the market outside El Convento came to the prison. He said, there is a man lurking about suspiciously, hiding. Somehow, he looks like the pictures of this Dr. Atl I saw in the papers. Oh, the man must have been blind. How could this be my late prisoner? How could this be Dr. Atl? Dr. Atl is a man of magnificent appearance. His face is always clean-shaven. He is a great artist, a profound philosopher, a confidante of presidents. Poor stinking wretch. How can you be Dr. Atl? How? How? It hurts. My head has been hurting for 5 days. Who helped you escape? No one. We shall see about no one. Out that gate and into the car of the curb.
What are you going to do with him?
Feed him to the pigeons in the square. Why? Who are you?
He is only the porter here. He did not know who I was.
Let him talk for himself.
Did you feel that? A cold wind. A cold wind on a windless night.
¿Qué pasa?
Oh. Oh.
Caramba.
Sit down. Sit down, Doctor. Dr. Roth, you are an exceedingly intelligent man. But there comes a time when even an intelligent man has to cease being ridiculous.
Porter regains consciousness, he will tell you.
That a ghost killed Captain Alvarez.
I did not say a ghost. You said it. I said he was killed by someone or something unseen. I have said this 10,000 times since they have brought me here.
You're a man whose luck has really run down. the new regime would not have treated you so badly. You have good friends with the new presidente. Even now they point out that you were merely trying to bring peace between the factions. So I was. But when you kill a public official, that is a different matter.
I did not kill him. The porter will tell you.
The porter will not tell. He cannot. He died 10 minutes ago. So, Dr. Otto.
He would have told you the truth.
How safe you are in saying that now.
I did not kill him.
How strong you become when you get angry. Would you like to hear the surgeon's report? Fracture of left mandible, fracture of maxilla, fracture of temporal bones, gross abrasions on left side of neck, multiple fractures of clavicle.
How could I have done that? Eh?
The captain lies dead in the basement morgue.
Have you seen the body?
Isn't the report enough?
It's too much. That's the point. If you will go and see the body, you will see that I could not have done it.
Will you see the body with me?
Yes.
Muy bien.
Vamos. Vamos.
Captain Alvarez's widow claimed the body early this morning.
Where was it taken?
Apparently, the captain was not a religious man.
Still, the body could not have been buried so quickly?
No, he was not buried.
Where can we see the body?
But you cannot. The captain was cremated about 4 hours ago.
You are quite correct, sir. My luck has run down.
Perhaps not. Salte. I must admit, Dr. Otto, I was deeply impressed. I was angry before because I thought there was another fraud. You know, an insult to my intelligence. Now I think that you actually believe the story.
I do.
Isn't the mind absolutely remarkable? And yet, it is so understandable. A man like you would find violence utterly repugnant. Naturally, your whole personality would reject it. The porter and the other obviously told you about this specter, this phantom, huh? Did you not find it utterly ridiculous at the time?
At the time?
Ah. But it was planted in your mind. And look how your mind has used it. Why, you have managed to absolutely blot out the whole truth with this fable. Of course, Doctor. You killed Captain Alvarez.
No. No.
Oh, come now, Doctor. Surely you do not believe in phantoms any more than I do.
But I saw something.
Of course you did. Of course you saw something. Your mind created something to shield you from this act of violence, which is so against your nature. You have heard of such things.
But this was different.
Every time it happens, the person always says, yes, but this was different. Come now, my friend. It is not so bad. I'm sure our office would consider a plea of temporary derangement. Frankly speaking, this Captain Alvarez was somewhat of a sadist. But a man of your stature, your intellect, would be treated gently. My head is bursting.
What are you doing?
Gomez wants to borrow it just for an hour, and since I'm about to go off duty anyhow.
Gomez.
Senora Alvarez is paying him 300 pesos, so he wants it to be perfect.
And how much is the vulture paying you?
Nothing, sir. I assure you...
You assure me? Get out. Go on. 300 pesos. The vulture.
Well, now, Dr. Otto, let us seriously consider how it must have happened.
I did not do it. I cannot make myself believe something that is not true.
But it is true.
No, I did not touch him.
You didn't touch him. We will go to Gomez. Come, Dr. Otto. Come, you poor innocent man. You gran intellectual. Come!
Gomez, I brought this gentleman along to show him what you are doing for Captain Alvarez's widow.
But it's not ready. There's much work yet to be done.
Show us what you have.
But, Colonel, it's impossible.
Muy bien. You are barred from entering any public building under my authority or dealing with any of my men.
No, por favor.
Show us what you have.
I suppose it must be dry by now. Though I would like to wait a few more minutes.
Now. Gomez is also a very fine artist, Dr. Otto. He does very well making death masks for grieving orphans and widows.
You see why I needed the photograph? Why I didn't want you to see it just yet? That's the trouble with working with plaster of Paris. It picks up everything, even hair. But of course, with the dead, it's more difficult. The flesh does not spring back into place. Look what the murdered hand did. Did you ever see such marks? But I assure you will be first rate when I deliver it to the senora. What fingers this brute must have had. Look here. And here. This strangler, Coronel Ferrero. What kind of a creature was he? He must have been a giant.
Was he, Ferrero?
What kind of a creature was he? Well, all we can say is that the man who was there when all this happened 40 years ago is here with us now. We are indeed honored by the presence of perhaps one of Mexico's most distinguished living artists, philosophers, and critics. Dr. Adel. Doctor, for the purposes of dramatization and condensation, you allowed us certain liberties with your incredible story. But the psychic occurrence, that happened exactly as reenacted. Isn't that so?
Yes, in 1920, in the courtyard of El Convento de la Merced.
El Convento de la Merced is the convent that we photographed in the first part of the picture.
I saw an officer strangled to death by someone or something not visible to the eye.
The officer was strangled by someone or something not to be seen by the eye. It's an incredible story, Doctor. And you were saved from a murder charge by the use of a plaster of Paris cast, similar to this one, taken of the dead man. No?
That's correct. For the marks on the throat could only have been made by a giant. And plainly, I am far from that.
Doctor, show me exactly how you put your hand on the throat to defend yourself. My word, is that incredible. How small your hand is compared to this hand of the giant, huh? Dr. Adel, how close were you to whatever happened?
As close I am to you, and I see you quite clearly.
Thank you, Doctor. Explain it? We cannot. All we can say is that it happened, and to that man. Why was El Convento de la Merced haunted by that specter? Could it be that among all those millions sacrificed savagely throughout bloody history, something remains here on Earth? A troubled shadow to remind the living that injustice has been done? I wonder.
Okay, this is the last one for tonight coming up, and this is another historical one, another American historical one. This time it's about George Washington even. He of the Wooden Teeth. Enjoy.
Don't miss them bell.
Around the lives of all great men, history weaves romantic and colorful stories. Many are based on fact, and some are pure imagination. There are many wonderful stories told about the man who, for one terrible and momentous winter, occupied this house. But none is so little known or awe-inspiring as the events that took place here one evening. Our very existence, as well as our future, is largely dependent on that remarkable night of decision.
Sure, Gypsy. We'll all die sooner or later. But what about those supply wagons from Easton? Do they bring in good salt pork to fill our bellies? Fresh clothes to put on our backs?
There will be no supply wagons.
That's it.
I see only hunger, suffering, and death.
I see quite a bit of suffering for you too, Gypsy. We were told to stay out of camp. You and your rag-tailed friends with your tales of doom.
Be careful, boys. Careful! They'll be coming at us through those trees. Now, take cover! Take cover!
Oh, Molly. That's all right. I'll be back before spring thaws.
What'll they do to them?
The Whip. Valley Forge, December 1777. The winter of despair was just beginning.
last.
Tom?
The courier just returned from Easton, sir.
Was there something else, Lieutenant?
Oh, no. No, sir.
Oh! Do they expect us to go on fighting without food and supplies?
That is precisely the point, Colonel. I believe those supply wagons were deliberately canceled. Supplies are ample, but a large element in the Continental Congress would like us to give up. This is a form of persuasion.
Persuasion?
The British are tired of this war, too. Congress has been contacted by agents of the British with an offer that grants every one of our demands. Everything except independence.
And is Congress ready to settle for that?
A good many gentlemen in the Congress are.
In the face of it, sir, why do you go on?
Are you ready to give up, Colonel? Stanley? What is that about?
It's another one of those gypsies, sir. Fortune teller. This one told some of the men that the supply wagons will never arrive.
By whose order is he being flogged?
Major Warren, sir.
The order is countermanded.
Sir.
Certainly you don't put any credence in that sort of thing, Danforth.
Well, no, sir, but...
He could have learned about those wagons in 100 different ways.
General, this group that wants to quit, just how important are they in Congress?
Very important. They're still considerably in the minority, but they're making themselves felt. They even asked me for support.
You? Well, you refused, of course.
Oh, yes. Yes, I refused. But I don't know that I had the right.
Sir?
There are 12,000 men here in rags, Colonel, and starving. Shouldn't they be consulted about any settlement? 500 of them die every month of disease and privation. There is little glory or satisfaction in that kind of death. But then, of course, there are the dead. I wonder how they would feel about our settling for anything less than they died for.
I don't know which side of the question you favor, sir.
To be honest, Colonel, at this moment, I do not know myself. I do not know myself. When will spring ever come? Oh, God, do I have the right to decide the fate of so many, of so much? Help me. Help me.
Your God has come to your aid before. He will again. I am Otumkas, chief of Shawnee.
Otumkas.
22 summers have come and gone since we met. Battle of Monongahela.
Yes, of course. July 1755. I was leading a detachment of Virginians under the command of General Braddock.
Redcoats stood tall in sunlight like field of dry corn waiting for harvest night.
Yes, it was a slaughter. We lost half the entire British colonial army that day.
All British officers in field fell. Dead or wounded, all but you, Washington.
Yes, I remember well.
Otumkas fired at Washington again and again. 15 bullets at the heart. Not one found its mark. It has caused Otumkas much wonder.
I was very fortunate that day.
Not fortune. The Great Spirit protected Washington that day for good and great purpose.
I wish I could believe that.
Believe it.
We're going back to our farms where we can be of some good to somebody.
You will be shot down before you can get 100 yards.
Maybe, but it's better than slow starvation for a lost cause. We're going home, General. We found out the gypsy was right about those supply wagons, too. We're going home.
I go. Go. If we have sunk to the level of animals, turning one upon another, then perhaps our cause is already lost.
They're coming through the trees. What?
Pa, I meant to get to the chickens soon, only Jason hurt his knee up by the creek in the south pasture. I'll get to it sooner tomorrow.
I have never considered myself a mystic, mon general. But I can find no ready explanation for what impressed that Indian so profoundly. What they said about that battle was all the truth, was it not?
Oh, my dear Lafayette, he must have been just a creation in my own troubled mind. He must have been. There were no footprints in the snow. And Otumkas is supposed to have died in his own village 2 years ago.
And what if he did?
What if he did?
That bullet hole in your cloak would be proof of his belief in your invulnerability.
His belief? A man dead 2 years? We're talking nonsense. An hallucination caused by remembering an impressive day in my youth.
How many battles have you been in, mon general?
Oh, scores, perhaps hundreds.
Eh bien. How many times have you been wounded?
Never. Oh, this has been a day of madness. First me, then you. The gypsy's predictions. Visit from a dead Indian. And yet, I can remember very well the words I wrote in a letter to my brother after that battle. I said, by the all-powerful dispensations of Providence, I have been protected beyond all human possibility and expectation.
Beyond all human
Possibility. I agree.
My dear Lafayette, you are an incurable romantic.
Mon General, I am a Frenchman.
But why should Providence choose me for favors?
That you will have to ask Providence. But as for what? As Otumka or his spectre inferred, perhaps it was for this particular time and this particular place.
To have the stubbornness to continue against the most impossible obstacles? Or to find the courage to give up while there's still something left, still something to be gained? When I face the facts with a cold eye, I know, and you do too, that if the British persevere, we shall eventually be crushed by sheer weight of numbers and a bottomless exchequer. Unless your nation enters the war, and that is a fact. And can you promise me that France will come to our aid?
I cannot promise that. But I have every hope that...
Every hope? What is your latest information? If it's the same as mine, all indications are to the contrary.
At the moment, yes. But...
This dispatch has arrived, sir.
What is it, mon General?
A short letter from Major Williams of General Gates's staff. As a friend and admirer, I feel it my duty to report that a letter to General Gates from General Conway contained the following paragraph. Heaven has been determined to save our country, or a weak commanding general and bad counselors would have long since ruined it.
But that is nothing but talk. It is not even worth your anger. And Conway, you know what an old woman he is. Everybody knows. He is bitter and envious of your position. He tried merely to make the difficulties.
There's more. You will be interested to know that General Conway has just been selected Inspector General.
Conway, Inspector General?
Conway will now be spokesman to the Congress for the Army. Conway will plead our cause for supplies. Conway will advise Congress as to the wisdom of my strategies. Conway. I will have to address my appeals for help to him. Though I've made their message plain enough, I accept their wish for a stronger commanding general.
No. General Washington, you are permitting your emotion to rule reason. You have become a symbol of the revolution. If you turn your back on it now, it will spell nothing but disaster.
I am not responsible for the image others create of me.
But you are responsible to your best self. General Washington, my friend, please do not act in haste and anger.
Lee? Sir? Every officer on my staff is to be here for an urgent meeting at 9 sharp.
Yes.
This is not merely a peak.
No. I think you are very tired. Tired of fighting the Congress, the intrigues, inequities. In addition to all that, the responsibility of waging a war on so many fronts is more than any one man should have to bear. You are no longer able to see things clearly. General Washington, I regret this more than I can say. But I realize that once you have made a decision, it is hopeless to try and dissuade you.
I trust my decision will not affect our personal feelings for one another.
Nothing could do that. Mon General.
Principally a matter of discipline, as I see it. Thousands of men wanted to desert weeks ago.
Anyway, I can't say I blame the old fox for quitting. If I were the richest man in the colonies and had a beautiful farm where I could take
Good
my...
evening, gentlemen. I would like each of you to consider ways and means of building the morale of the men under your command. Projects to keep them busy. To achieve the highest level of preparation for our spring campaign.
Spring campaign? But I thought...
You thought what, Major?
Well, I assumed that your plans were... that is, I assumed that your mood was...
Pardon me, sir, but we are despairing of the future. If you know something, if you are free to tell us the basis of this sudden optimism. Some news about the French, perhaps. News of a victory in the north.
There is no news, Colonel. Good or bad. We must make our own good news. But I can say, I am now confident that this war will end in our favor. And with complete victory.
Victory? But surely, General...
The meeting is adjourned, gentlemen. I tell you why, my friend, you know that I am as hard-headed and practical a man as you have ever known. But I was sitting here like this. I put back my head and closed my eyes. But it wasn't just a dream. Because when I opened them, it was still there. I saw our nation victorious. I saw it grow in size and power to become the major force for good on this earth. I saw it. A dream. A vision. I know it will come to pass. In my heart, I know it.
A dream? Vision? Whatever it was that George Washington experienced, it has today become all fact. You won't find anything about it in the ordinary history book, but it has appeared in print in a number of versions, a number of times during the past 150 years. All versions agree that Washington dreamed the revolution would be successful, and that the infant nation would grow until its boundaries stretched from Canada to Mexico, and from the Atlantic to the Pacific, and that there would be a bitter civil war between the northern and the southern states to be called the Union and the Confederacy, and that the Union would emerge victorious. He dreamed all this, supposedly, and more. But what is absolutely no dream are the facts of the Battle of the Monongahela. On this, all versions and all historians agree. There were 3 bullet holes through his hat. 2 horses were shot from under him, and there was a bullet hole through here, through here, through here, and another one right through there. Hundreds of French and Indian rifles firing at almost point-blank range throughout that long and dreadful afternoon. And nothing touched him. Nothing. Well, those are the facts. The incredible facts about the mystery of George Washington. Like Chief Otumkus, will always cause us much wonder.
Okay, well, just before we go, I'm going to play this clip for someone in chat, a kind of request, as you will, and apologies in advance.
Ma'am, are you a whore? Ma'am, are you a whore? Ma'am, are you a whore?
Okay, well, that's a lot. Back again next weekend for the final 2 live streams of this series. That's the end next weekend. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.
Don't miss them, pal.
Oh!